again, everyone. Welcome back to JMC Creates. My name is Jackie McKissick, and today we're making this card. Yes, this is using Creative Stamping Issue 88, and I'm using this stamp here. Only this time I'm making it a Christmas one. So this was just for you one, okay? So I've stamped my image and I've embossed it with, I stamped it in VersaFine and embossed it with, wow, dull matte embossing powder, and my camera won't stay straight, sorry. Okay, so on some watercolour card, because I'm being brave. I have my Hunky Dory Prism brush markers, okay, and I'm trying to make an effort to use different colouring mediums. So I am going to use this, alright. So I've got two reds, 82 and 1, and two greens, 6 and 61. Now if you hear my computer going, I have to go and answer it because I'm trying to organise a fortnight cake that says TJ7 and it's green. So we're getting there. For Halloween, the child is born on Halloween night, so, and that's what he wants. So anyway, right, where am I going to start? All I did with this was start with my darkest. I'm doing this. I'm doing my bow. So I am. Okay. And a little bit of red. A little bit of a lighter red. And then a little bit of water. And a very fine paintbrush. And that's all, absolutely all I've done. And I've just heard my computer go, so I'm going to be back in a jiff. That doesn't seem to be coming out as well as I want it. Okay. Okay, so I think we're getting sorted. Right, so I've gone ahead and I've put some water down on this one to see if, because I've already got some coloured that worked a little bit better. So I can't remember what I did. Oh yes, oh yes. Oh yes, that's it. It's a bit better now. That's it, a bit better now. Right, we're all sorted. Birthday cakes, all demands covered. He doesn't even like birthday cake, you know. So he doesn't. He just wants one for his birthday. Because he wants a fortnight one that's green and it says TJ and age 7, so he didn't want much, did he? For someone who doesn't like birthday cake. So I just stuck a little bit of water down first. And that seems to be helping it go better. I think I used a different watercolour card the last time, but I can't remember. But it's going. We're coming up. We're coming up okay. Did I already do that one maybe? I don't want to put too much water on it because it went outside the edges in a couple of places. Because the water's just letting it expand. I'm not using this one anyway. I've already coloured and cut out the ones I'm using. I just wanted to show you what I did. For a change. Because if you have your craft stuff, you must use it. There's no point in it sitting in the cupboard gathering dust. So I'm trying to branch out. Alcohol markers are my favourite colouring medium. I find I get a bolder look, a vibrant look, a more vibrant look. So I do. I have used coloured pencils before, but it just takes me forever to get where I want to go when I'm using coloured pencils. So it does. And then I'm just colouring in these little berries with one red. I'm not putting two reds in these. Okay, I clean off my paintbrush, and this is just a tiny paintbrush. And then, as you can see, I'm not fussy. I'm not taking R's. I just went outside that there again. Good job not using this one. So it is. So you don't need to be an expert to get where you want to go. Just has to work for you. Right, so these are the ones I did, and I cut out on my scanning cut. So I probably did take a little more time with those, but I like my colouring quick and easy. So this is my storage basket for them. I bought the complete set, so I thought, right, missus, stop wasting your stash and start using it. So this time I'm going to use I'm going to try the Crackling Campfire Festive Berries and Brush Corduroy to see what sort of background I get with this. Now, hi now brown cow, I need a brush that I don't have one that is brown, so I'm going to use one of these. But first of all, I want to do my red and my orangey. That Crackling Campfire's like an orange red. And this is actually a hammered card that I'm doing this on. Just because I can. Because oxides just, they just work with nearly anything. So they do. Right, and then a little bit of red. This is Festive Berries. this is all you do, is round and round it, round it goes. Where it stops, nobody knows. I'm forever singing rhymes to that child, and then they get stuck in my head for days. Although he constantly tells me, Granny, be quiet. He wouldn't tell you to shut up, because he says that's rude. So, cute little monster that he is. So he'll just say, Granny, stop! Or Granny, be quiet. And then the next thing you'll hear him doing it too. Right. And then I'm going back in with my orangey. And let's be brave and put a little bit of this on and see how we go. Oh, I was in bed last night and TJ sleeps beside me when his mother's not here, and I never get a wink's sleep when that child's lying beside me. And last night my arm hurts, because last night I woke up about 5 times with my hand totally sleeping, because nerve problems. So it's taken a lot out of me doing this, out of my hand. Right. And all I'm doing is going back over what I've done before to try and make sure it all blends well together. Right, and we'll go for the brown again. Brushed corduroy. I don't have a brown in a distress oxide, I've just discovered. I've only got browns in my distress inks, so I'm mixing the two of them, and they're working alright for me. I am not that fussy. If I can get this to shut again. Right, just tidy up a little bit, and then what we want to do is get our distress sprayer. I just want some drops, little drops, that's it. There, they're coming now. Right, like that. Okay, and get your bit of kitchen towel and do that. Right, clean off your messy bit. So I have this vintage ink spray from Cosmic Shimmer. I've had it since Pussy was a kitten, and all I'm doing is adding some of it to my background. Okay, and I'm going to go and find a gold and come back. Okay, so I'm going to go for this one and put some water in it. and mix it up. This is just pearlized accents, Galaxy's pearlized accents. I got it off AliExpress, and I'm just putting some gold on it, and I want a good concentration of this on it actually. So, because this is going to be a Christmas card, okay? Right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and put my heat gun on and dry it off and clean up my mess and come back. Okay, so I've gone ahead and I've put it onto my gold layer, and I'll tell you what the measurements are when I've finished. And I've sort of laying it out so that I can put my sentiment on. And this is Joy to the World. It's from the same stamp set, so it is. Okay, so we're just going to use some gold embossing powder and some Versamark once we find it. Versamark, come to me, baby. Mama wants you. Ugh, where is it? Right, I found the big one. It was the wee one I was looking for. I need to get that bit fixed. So, and if you hear noise, it's my husband coming in with the dog. Right, so I'm just pressing that down on there, like that, and I think that should do it. I don't want to put too much on. So let's get ready to rumble. There we go.
Hi.
Hi honey. You making tea?
No.
And we'll just put this away so as we don't blow it everywhere with our heat gun, and we'll go and heat it up and come back. Okay, so we're back. I had a disaster. I spilled my water everywhere that I was painting with. So I tidied it up and I ate lunch while I was tidying it up. And then I did something to the camera. So I had to go and get hubby to try and sort that out. So if this is very close, it's my fault and I don't know how to fix it. Right, I'm just putting these on flat. So I'm just guesstimating where I'm all going before I stick them all down. So to me this seems very close, and I don't know how to fix it. So if the end of this video is a mess, it be my fault. I did a boo-boo and I don't know what to do, and neither does my hubby, which is not good for me because he's my Mr. Fix-It. He calls himself IT. I'll go and say David and he'll say IT is closed for today. But it's never closed for me, not really. So those are our 3 those are our 3 images, right? We want some gems now. I don't know if I've got any little red ones. I've got orange. I've got no little, oh yes, I do have some little red ones. Okay, so what will we do to finish her off? We'll get some gold gems. And I dropped everything on the floor as well and gave my husband a heart attack because he thought I'd dropped me. One of the side effects of my illness was collapsing for no reason. So, therefore, poor hubby nearly had a heart attack. I'll keep him on his toes, so I do. I keep him on his toes. Right, I'm just going to stick a few little red ones on these as well to see how we get on. Okay, what will I do? Well, we just use these last 2 that are not little and not big and just put them on there, and there you go. Now my card base is 8 1/4 by 8 scored at 4. So that there is 8, the gold is 8 3 3/4, and my panel is 7 3/4 by 3 1/2, because I think I forgot to tell you those. So anyway, there you go. Those are my 2 cards for today. I do hope that you like them. If you do, give me a thumbs up, much appreciated. Thank you so much for stopping by, it really is appreciated. I hope you're all staying safe and well. I'm looking for the pin for my glue that I cannot find. So until the next time, Jackie out.